is up, everybody? This is Michael C coming at you with another video. And today we are 3 weeks out from our nationals. Like, that is just, it's crazy to think how, I said the same thing last week and probably the week before and probably the week before and so on and so forth, but like even more so now, it's crazy how close we are. Like, literally after this week, 2 more training sessions, and then that week, like that week of, I compete that week, or two more Wednesday training sessions, not 2 more training sessions, because if I only had 2 more training sessions, then there would be a serious issue. But anyway, yeah, like we're super close now, and it's crazy how fast Raw Nats is approaching. But anyway, today, since last week was a single at 8, I think, single at 7, something like that, on both squats and deadlifts, we're resetting the RPE this week, so singles at 6 to 6.5, somewhere within that range. So we're not gonna hit anything too crazy for that. We're gonna keep things true and just kind of get ready to really like peak going into these next couple of weeks, just to make sure things go really well. So I'm excited about today. I'll be at the gym in like 5 minutes, so I will talk to you guys when I get there. So finally at the gym. I already talked to you guys in the car, but one thing that I forgot to mention is that today for squats, I'm gonna give my flats a try, just because with the heels, since naturally you're gonna lean forward a little bit more, I've been kind of feeling like the effects of like that change in position a little bit more since I'm under a lot more fatigue now and just handling a lot more intensity than I've ever handled before. Like consistently squatting like 550 plus for multiple reps every week is just starting to get to my joints, and so that position is kind of starting to affect just my wrist, just pretty much everything. So I want to give the flats a try today, just because I've squatted with them in the past and they've always been like pretty natural to me, but I just kind of use the heels because I prefer them a little bit more. But my thinking is that maybe using the flats, if they feel at least as strong as the heels, but they're causing me less overall discomfort because of the positioning, then they're gonna be the best way to go. And since we still have a little bit of time before round next, I wanna kind of, if I'm gonna make the switch, I wanna make it right now as soon as possible to give myself as much time as I need to kind of adjust. So, like I said, just gonna give it a try. Not 100% switching just yet, but if today goes well, then I probably will be making the switch into Raw Nationals and fully squatting into heels. Not heels, flats until Raw Nationals. So, I'm about to start warming up in a little bit, and then I will get to squatting. This guy is like, it's like, you don't get any of that. Yeah. It's weird, like, you would feel like that's how it is. I'm sure it's also where you get less. Like you think, oh, this is better than this video, but it's not. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, for free instead of, I got more out of this video than his coach. Yeah. Our chat, I've had him a while. Yeah, he's like, he's sending him videos for a month.
Start. There it is. I need to work. Let's go, Mike. Oh, yeah. Come on. There you go. Sir. Yeah, let's go. Yep. Hey, bro, can you actually like get behind him? To help you, right? Because he's helicopter. Yeah. I saw him helicopter. Yeah, get behind him. Yep. Hey, bro, can you actually like get behind him? To help you, right? Because he's helicopter. Yeah. I saw him helicopter. Yeah, get behind him.
Alright guys, so I'm gonna talk through these clips since I didn't get to record like I normally would. I ended up kind of having to rush through this, but anyway, for these pulls, you see I worked it up to a top single at 7.5. It was supposed to be 285 kilos, 628 pounds, but I ended up dropping it because my grip gave out, and also, you know, since I was using flats for my squats went really well, but I was like cooked afterwards just because more workload, different movement pattern, working muscles differently, so things just felt, you know, just a lot more taxed than normal. But I'm not worried at all, you know, just messed my grip up on this. That's not gonna happen anymore during this prep, I promise you that. But anyway, um, just have this clip and then my last set of back downs afterwards, and that is it for pulls. Guys, this is the next day, Thursday. I kind of had to cut my yesterday's video a little bit short. I couldn't really like talk about everything like I wanted to because I ended up being in a rush. Like it ended up getting really late. I had to go. But anyway, I'm gonna quickly just talk about how things went yesterday. It went pretty well overall. Squats, I'm very happy with. Like I said, I made the switch to the flats, and it's looking like I'm definitely gonna do it now, like 100% almost. Just because, like, just watching all my sets and everything, they just look much better, much more natural. Depth is more obvious, like way more obvious. So it's more than likely gonna be doing that, sticking with that for sure. So as a result of that, like just with things, I'm first being under more total workload yesterday, obviously, heavier weights overall, my back downs and everything heavier, but also like just the mechanics of my squat changing with the flats. I was a little bit more cooked for deadlifts, so was a little bit. Those were a little bit sluggish, but still and I also dropped 628, 285 kilos. That wasn't a strength issue. That was just I didn't set my grip right and ended up dropping it. So I'm not really worried about that. But ending with 606 for my top single, I'm not too mad about that at all. Like to still be able to go in and hit 606 at RP 6-ish on pretty much regardless of how I'm feeling. I mean, that's far and beyond anything that I've ever done for pulls. So definitely not mad about that at all. So we're gonna bounce back next week and we're gonna pull something very nice next week. Mark my words. And then I'll be more acclimated to the flats by then as well. So should be able to squat some nasty too. But anyway, I got a nice little bench workout today. So I'm gonna show you guys just a little bit of that, and I will see you guys in the gym. Alright guys, so I'm gonna just talk to you real quick over these bench clips. But anyway, training is still going well. Outside of dropping that one pull with 285 kilos, 628 pounds, still very happy with how things are going. Like, I'm under fatigue right now, so obviously things are gonna be getting a bit tougher. But pulls is the absolute least of my worries right now. Like, my pulls by now, I know that they peak very, very well. Well, all three lifts peak well, but especially my pulls in comparison to my squats or my bench. Just for reference, before Worlds, my last pull, I think I've talked about this before, but my last pull was 277.5 kilos, but it was at like RP 12 before Worlds, and then I ended up pulling that at Worlds for my third attempt at like very, very conservative, like legit had another 12.5 kilos in the tank. So I suspect the same thing is going to be the case this time around. Whatever my heaviest pull is, I'll be able to add another 12.5 to 15 kilos onto that. But anyway, I don't really have much more to say on this video. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys next time.